On Wednesday the 28th of November 2012, Alde Valley School held a question time event for students to decide what will be their next step.
First, if I can introduce or welcome our guests to Alde Valley School. Alde Valley School has, and I'm still having to get used to the new name, has a long history of making very good local employers. I know that over the years, while you've been at this school, you will have had the benefit of meeting and working with a lot of local employers, and that's a great benefit to yourselves. But we're here this morning for our own version of question time, and in a minute we'll be making some formal introductions so that you know who's here, where they come from, and who they are. So what's it all about? What's this morning all about? Well, simply put, it's about your future. How you as young adults are going to be making your way in your lives and fulfilling your aspirations. It sounds a little bit corny, I know, but you will be shaping the future world. It's not going to be shaped by ourselves. We've done our shaping. It's going to be down to you to shape what the future is. And what you put in is what you get out of life. I think we all agree now, certainly I know the delegates on stage will agree, the headlines are quite scary at the moment. You know, there's talk of economic crises, rising youth unemployment, rising food prices. Life's beginning to get and feel a little bit scary. And here you all are, as young adults, literally on the brink of stepping out into that world and making your own way. So this question time is really an opportunity for you to ask questions of the very people who are going to be helping you in the future. Local employers, people that are going to be interviewing you, are likely to be interviewing you in the future for jobs, for opportunities, be it at college, at university, or in employment. So now's your opportunity to learn from them, to hear what you need to do to make you stand above the crowd, stand out and be the person they say, yes, we want you.
During this part of the day, the students had the chance to break away into small groups to ask members of the panel more detailed questions on how best to prepare for life after school. Key elements that were raised included how to stand out in an interview, how to build a strong CV, what support services were available to students, and what other options were available, such as apprenticeships.
Well, if you're self-employed, if you're running your own business, you can do what you like. The key thing is your values and what drives you. If, for example, you have a very ethical viewpoint or you have a very strong desire to do a particular thing, if you're running your own business, you can do that. I've got a particular thing about stationery, that I like to be able to look around Staples whenever I choose. And because I've got my own business, I can do that. So I can pick the pens that I like and the ink cartridges that I want. I wouldn't say that's my own. But it is, if you want your image to look a particular way, then running your own business is fantastic. For me, I just felt we could offer a better service to individuals than a bank, for example. So we can look after people better because we're small, because we take care of them, and they're not just one of millions of customers.
How would you write a good CV?
Good CV.
Thanks, John.
First of all, I do not want pages and pages about you, okay? And the employer just hasn't got time to make it. Actually, usually a page is quite sufficient, okay? Look at your CV, make sure you look at the key points. Employers like to see that you have got interests. Always do quite clearly your name, address, etc. And always put the latest thing that you have done first. So say you've just been at school, so you put your years, what you've been at school, you put what you've obtained, and you put your interest in your hobbies. And a lot of the things is to show that you are actually doing things within the community. Like, it doesn't have to be, it can be that you're helping out with the young boys team at school, that you're doing some volunteer volunteer work, you more than happy to go down the road, you know, do a shop and tidy your garden. Employers like to see that you've got other interests, okay? They don't want to just see that you're sitting playing with your, you know, iPad or something all day. They like to see that you are involved with people.
Alex, just quickly, what do you think is more important, the qualifications you get or the exam scores, or maybe work experience you get previously before applying for it?
There are certain careers and certain jobs where you have to have a minimum qualification, and that is the first point. So, for instance, teaching is a good example. You've got to be a graduate, you've got to have certain GCSE results to qualify to go to teaching. Nursing is a graduate career, etc. So there are some careers where qualifications are starting point. Generally, if there are qualifications on the specification of the job, that is what employers are looking for. And if they get a lot of applications, the first thing they like to do is sift by that. So if they want a graduate, they'll put all graduates in one path and all non-graduates in another. But after that, and remember, lots of people have those qualifications. After that, it's all down to everything else that makes you